It's now been 5 years since COVID-19 brought the world to a halt. In North Carolina, it caused millions to lose their jobs, causing a strain on the state unemployment system.
But now delays in benefits persist, leaving many asking, where's the money? WCNC Charlotte's Julie Kay breaks down what caused the backlog and what the state's doing to prevent it.
When COVID-19 hit, North Carolina's unemployment rate hit 13.5%, flooding an already stretched benefit system. Nearly every other state in the country offers higher payments, longer eligibility, or both. Although the delays initially got better post-COVID, it didn't stay that way. I spoke with one woman still dealing with the impacts of a miscommunication now costing her thousands. For Megan Mack, the work isn't just about the money.
I was trying to do my part to support the community.
In 2020, she worked part-time at a homeless shelter for women and children in Asheville.
It was like $10 an hour, which doesn't really go that far in Asheville.
So she took a job as a server, which she quickly lost when the pandemic hit, but she kept helping at the shelter.
We were considered essential workers, but my hours were cut back, so I was really only working about 10 hours a week.
She then made the call so many people made to ask if she's eligible for unemployment.
When I talked to them and let them know my situation, my interpretation of it was that I should only make the claim for the job that I had lost.
An interpretation that would cost her thousands.
They said that I had been overpaid by around $6,500, which was all of the unemployment that they had provided.
The state says she was wrong to claim unemployment at all, since she had a part-time job. Max said she tried to get clarification from them multiple times, both when she initially reached out and when she got the overpayment letter in 2023.
I think I had to call
but sometimes
day after day after day after day.
She struggled to even get a ring.
1 million claims were filed over a 10-week period. And just put it in perspective, during the Great Recession, we had 1 million claims over 12 months.
M. Antoine Keith is the Assistant Secretary for the Division of Unemployment Security. He says the pandemic showed them where they needed to make changes, like adding a call center vendor for other immediate influxes like Helene.
When we saw the disaster coming in, all we had to do was press the button.
The problem, those delays didn't stop with COVID. Federal regulations require North Carolina to issue 87% of first payments within 14 days. However, in 2023, the state auditor says 43% were late. Keith points to staffing shortages.
Then we had people that just simply left. But we had a lot of people that delayed retirements during the pandemic, which I'm eternally grateful for.
Though Helene was another setback, he says they're bouncing back. But even in the last few months, Max still hasn't been able to set up a payment plan, either through the phone or online portal, leaving her with big bills to pay, wondering if she should have just quit altogether.
It seems like that was rewarded more than others that were still trying to work at least.
And leaving the system with work,
no accountability,
still needing to be done. There is a bill moving through the General Assembly that would increase benefits. Right now, North Carolina pays out $350 a week at most for up to 4 months. The new bill would raise payments to $450 a week, something Keith says he supports. Back to you.